Hello and welcome to the Hope and Ev show. It's where one mic meets two generations, two perspectives, and one conversation. And today our episode is sponsored by Howard Payne University. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. It was founded in 1889 in Brownwood, Texas, and they opened the New Braunfels Center in 2012. Howard Payne University New Braunfels offers high-quality educational experiences through our associate's, bachelor's, and master's degree, and dual credit programs. It's rooted in a Christ-centered worldview. Our courses are designed to nurture intellectual and personal growth. HPUNB prioritizes student success by providing the attention and support individuals need to thrive. Howard Payne University is here to serve our community. Come pursue or finish a degree, advance your career, or earn college credit while in high school, which is dual credit. We have something for everyone right here in the heart of New Braunfels. So that's straight from Howard Payne University. We just want to thank you for your space today and believing in our heart and our mission and supporting the next generation.
I want to say too, they have been so extremely kind to us. And I just want to tell them thank you. Thank y'all for helping us with this. And it's been really fun.
Yeah, it sure has.
Okay. And my name is Hope, as she said her name already. And I am so extremely grateful to be by my mom doing this podcast. She is a CEO, a speaker, an author. There's many other things. She's my co-host for the podcast. So, yeah. But yeah, her name's Evelina and she's... Oh, I didn't know.
Okay. And this is my beautiful co-host, Hope. She's very creative. She's sporty. She's athletic. She's my smart girl, and she's super strong-willed, but she is amazing. And so I'm super grateful that she's here by my side co-hosting. And together in this podcast, we're going to be spotlighting faith, family, life, and the next generation.
Today is our very first episode, as you'll know, and we're so excited you're here. We're going to share who we are, why we started this show, and what you can expect from the Hope and F show.
Yes, so I think we're just going to dig right in and get started. But I think maybe we should start with some of our viewers' questions before I ask you my own, just because they were really good. And I'm going to give a shout out to the people who have quickly gotten onto social media and let us know what's the one question they would like to ask us. I do want to say thank you to everyone who is following us on all of our social media. We are now currently on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and our handle is
Hope at the Hope and Ev show.
It's Hope and Ev show. Just no the in it though.
Yeah.
Hope and Ev show. Yeah. So Danae asked first, what has helped you navigate hard times individually and together?
Okay, so I would say what helps me handle hard times is probably a lot of the times I always have either I open up my Bible and I talk to God, but usually I'd be honest, that isn't the first thing that comes to my mind, which isn't. I need to work on that, but I'll either listen to music that'll help me, or I feel like a lot of the times I do pray, though, because I'm help me with this, God. But yeah, how about you?
I love your honesty, because that's what this show is about, right? The issues that we're facing and how we're walking through life as well. I definitely go to prayer first, spend a lot of quiet time with the Lord, because I feel that I don't have a lot of those answers when things are happening. And family, we have a really strong family unit. So just being able to lean on them during hard times. I mean, we've walked through so much in your 13 years of life. Yeah. I almost said 12 because I guess in my mind, you're always going to stay a little.
Yeah, y'all, I'm 12. No, just kidding.
In your 13 years of life, we have faced a lot of trials.
Yes.
And I think our faith has really carried us through, and then our family and friends.
Mm-hmm. Family and friends, for sure, because I don't know what I would do without them. My friends are shout out if y'all are listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Okay.
All the besties in the house.
Yeah.
All right, another question, and I don't know if you want to ask that one.
Sure.
It's the second one.
This is from my mom. It's from
Danae.
Terthea. Wait, this
Danae.
is from Danae. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Danae. We love you, Danae. In what ways
Shout out
have
to
you
Danae.
seen God help you in your career and business ventures? Yeah, ventures.
What was one more time?
In what ways have you seen God help you in your career and business ventures?
I feel that God is the one that opens up all the doors that we have been able to walk through. I just feel that in prayer, you know, we've asked a lot of things, like what direction He wants to take us in, like what is our mission, like what is this purpose in this lifetime. It is to make Him known, and how is He going to use us as a vessel and messenger to get there. And so how I've seen God, I've seen Him honestly, like when man is closing doors, like God is the one opening them up for us. And I feel that a lot of things that we've been able to do in our time, or even since you've been born, have been extraordinary things that only God could have been in control of. I mean, recently this year we went to Vegas. We got to do a red carpet. Really fun, yeah. We did a red carpet event for She Rises Studio.
Shout out to She Rises Studio.
Yes, shout out to She Rises. Thank you, Hannah and Adriana out of She Rises. I've written and collaborated on a few books this year. We'll have 4 total, but the third one that's coming out is on October 7th, dropping on Amazon. And it is a lot of our story and maybe the first 10 years of your life. So it was really neat being able to write that, because you're able to read and tell me edits and if it was what you wanted out in the world. And so I'm really grateful for that opportunity. But just some of the things that we've gotten to experience together, I know the reason is because of what God has opened for us. Yes. Y'all are going to want to pick that up on Amazon. It's called Becoming Unstoppable Woman, The Rise of the Phoenix. It's actually already out on ebook, and it's only $1.99.
Steal.
It's a steal. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Yeah. And then the actual hardback, paperback book will be dropping this upcoming week.
So, if you do get the book, you're going to hear tons of stories of amazing, people, women, and just, very different stories and very inspiring and unique ones. So it's definitely something you should, not even just her story. Her story is really inspiring and stuff, but you're going to see, tons of other women who have also gone through stuff and who have also overcame it. My grammar needs help. Okay, overcame it. But you should definitely check it out if you're interested in stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely kind of like a chicken soup for your soul. It's very uplifting. And I just, I've written a Mother's Day book, a Father's Day book, and now this one. And it's really important to me because I don't think people realize that the fact that we're even alive, right? All of us are miracles, but the hand that God has had on us to be able to sit here right now, our story is intense. And I think there's going to be a lot of things people are going to learn by reading that story.
There's probably an episode where we'll talk about it, hopefully. But yeah, it's really crazy.
I've been told that my life, the things that have happened in life, should be made into a movie.
Y'all.
I'm not the cat with 9 lives, but let me tell you.
There's stuff she's gone through crazy stuff, so
yeah, the fact that
you're gonna have to share that during one of the episodes.
Okay,
but
yeah,
her story is really inspiring and really crazy. There's plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. I'm like, oh, so okay.
I've seen God's hand in the book. I've seen Him in our speaking engagements. You've gone to a lot of them with me since you've been little.
Yes.
I've seen Him in the way we coach people, being a mentor, and just being a youth ministry leader. I just see His hand moving and people coming to Jesus because of it. And I think it's just a beautiful thing.
And I would say going to a lot of her speaking engagements and stuff when I was little, that definitely helped me build up my confidence, because she would make me go up there and stand by her, hand out stuff. I'm I don't really want to do this right now, because it's tons of people, and I don't really like being in front of a lot of people. But if it comes to if I'm doing competition or something, singing in front of people, or if I feel I definitely gained confidence from that, which is definitely helped me a lot in life. So Yeah.
I feel that because of that, that might be one of the reasons that now you do want to try acting. I
Yes.
feel that if I didn't get you in front of cameras and in front of people early on, because you are kind of a quieter soul, you're more introverted, I just feel that we definitely have to push our kids out of their comfort zone in order for them to grow, because it's so easy to stay in your room and at home. And I know you get frustrated sometimes with me when I make you have to go to events.
Yeah, she's like, you gotta come to this event.
conference.
We're literally going to an event
This
after
event.
this. That's why we're dressed up. By the way, I'm a very casual dresser, so I'm not gonna be dressing like this after this.
Yeah, I did say she was 40, so yes, she likes being comfortable.
Yes. I will take comfort over.
And I think it's fun dressing up.
Yeah, she
I like
you'll see
dressing
her
up, it's
with
fun.
you'll see her with curled hair, earrings, and a nice like shirt, literally all the time. So I feel like that's where we're completely different. Like I love baggy clothes, and I just love wearing like stuff that's comfortable. And it may not look like the best all the time. I just literally care about being comfortable. That's it.
That's good. Comfiness is very important. And the minute I can get in comfy clothes, I like that too.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I feel that a lot of the people that have mentored us and helped us is also a God connection thing. And so I'm really, really grateful for all those mentors out there. I'd list you one by one, but there's a lot of y'all. And I just want to say that we love and appreciate y'all. Okay, so here is another question from Thea O.
Okay. This is from Thea O.
Yeah, sorry,
we love Thea O.
You can give me the other.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
I know that. All right. What fuels your drive, and what weighs on your mind in the quiet hours?
That's a deep question, Theo. First episode, and we're going that deep. Okay,
I'm giving this one to my mom because I do not know how to answer that. So,
what fuels my drive is God, obviously, and then family. They just are the ones that I've just always, been there and are encouraging and support the things that we do. I think ever since I was little, I knew I was going to go into some kind of journalism field. And getting to come back to that, doing this with you, is truly a dream come true. I just love it. And she said, what weighs on your mind in the quiet hours?
Oh.
I mean, I think there's a lot in that quiet time with the Lord. There's a lot. The reason we're doing what we do is because I want to invest into the next generation. They are our future. And so I think about that a lot. I think about my health too in that quiet time. I've struggled with lupus for 16 years, so I have an autoimmune and have been in and out of the hospital more times than most people will ever want to be. Yeah,
when I was little, she was in the hospital a lot. Yeah. When I was baby through 6 or 7. No, through 6 or 7 or 8. No.
Don't go there. Okay. Y'all know what we're gonna say, right? 6 or 7. Okay, I want to do it.
Oh my gosh.
You already did it. Yeah, so it was just a lot. It was a lot, and I think it has just weighed probably heavy on you, always thinking, am I going to be okay when I said I'm going to go to the doctor, and things like that. And I think just as my parents are getting older, wanting to be there for them and just thinking about, are we all leaving a legacy? Are we doing what God put us on this earth to do? All of those things weigh on my mind, and I could go really deep, but we don't have time for all that. So all right, so April Little asks, what's one thing you admire most about each other?
Okay. What I admire about my mom is that she's very, very, she speaks a lot of wisdom into me, and I really admire that because, I don't really know what I'd be doing without it, because, I learn a lot of, new lessons every day from her. She's also just a very inspiring, I've used this word a lot in this episode, but she's a very inspiring person in general. Just her story and everything has taught me, to never give up in general. And also, she's very, this is 3 things, but she's very strong, just, mentally and physically. But she's a very strong woman, and she's very firm on what she believes. So, yeah, that's what I admire most about my mother.
That's so sweet. I think the thing I admire most about you is that you may not have signed up to do all of these things, but you're always willing. It may take a little while, but you come along and you're there for the ride. I love to travel. Hope is more of a homebody, and
Yeah,
I love to like
traveling isn't really my
explore.
thing, but
Yeah, and
I'll
just
go.
I like to get her out so she can see and experience new things, and that's just kind of person that I am. Very outgoing, very adventurous.
Heavy on the outgoing. It's heavy on the outgoing. She'll become friends with anyone she goes past. She'll be like walking past the person on the street. Oh my gosh, I like your shirt, and they'll be talking for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then
And
she's
then we
always
won't
like,
ever leave.
do not go talk to that person. Do
Because
not.
I know it will take up, if it's her friend, it's going to take up like to an hour plus. Like once they start the conversation, there's no stopping it. So I'm like, let's not, like, if we're in a rush, that can't.
Oh no.
This can't happen, yo.
She's like, let me go in a corner and hide a lot of the times.
and, like-
That's her personality.
Yeah, that's my I'm not a person to go out and talk to people. I'm very awkward whenever it comes to like talking to people I don't know, which I need to work on.
I think she thinks that, but I think she's amazing. And I also think the things that I admire about you is your resilience. A lot has changed in our life in the last 5 years, and you've had to be really resilient and push through. Just you're tenacious, and I just appreciate your grit. And the last thing I would think, I mean, there's a lot of things, I can list a lot of things, but
Thank you.
is that you are more bold in your faith, and you are also, have done more things earlier in life because of what we've been able to expose you to and put you in front of, that I wish as a kid that I would have known about. Like, for instance, you are an amazing singer and you want to do acting. I think when I was young, like, I would have loved to do all those things, but I didn't necessarily have the resources to hone in on one thing. We grew up in a small town with about 6,500 people, a couple of stoplights, a few stop signs, but it's a very small country town 2 hours south of Chicago. Shout out to Hoopeston, Illinois. Great people, great town, home of the corn jerkers.
I could go on and
Sweet
on
Corn
about how
Festival,
I love that place so much. Like,
everybody knows each other.
It's like very like small, but it's very fun to be in. Like, yeah. It's literally like you could go to like the Hoopeston like Sweet Corn Festival, which is like not that far away from the house. You could literally just walk there. Exactly. Then you could walk to the nearest Dairy Queen. It's so fun. I love it there.
Yes, this place that I grew up in, I mean, there wasn't a lot of opportunities and resources. I mean, we had to drive 30 minutes to an hour to get to a lot of things, and we were super involved in school. We're everything from student council.
I saw her high school videos the other day. I was like, it was really cool. I was like, oh.
We were in marching band, we were in choir, we were in show choir, like helping with show choir. You name all the things, sports, volleyball, basketball, softball, track, cross country. Pretty much tried all the things, so there wasn't a way to hone in on just one thing. But I think kind of early on I figured out doing like speech and debate in middle school.
You did speech and debate?
Yeah, that we did like speech competition.
This is live footage of me figuring that out for the first time. What? Yeah. That's so cool.
And I think that's when I first knew that maybe I would do something and realize like the power of words, and would end up using it, using that superpower.
You never told me that. That's so cool.
Yeah, so I think, those teachers that were really influential and, made a difference in my life was kind of why I wanted to be able to coach and teach and things. And so, so I admire that. I admire that you are resilient, that you have grit, that you, even though you say you are shy and quiet and things, that you're willing to take that risk, and that you trust me when I tell you that these things are good for you. So I love and appreciate you, Hope.
Oh, I love and appreciate you too.
All right, okay. So let's see what else we got here.
I have a quick question.
Yes, go ahead.
You were talking about like growing up in Hoopeston in a small town. Can you like tell us a little more about how it was like growing up in a small town? Because I know y'all didn't have a lot of like resources as we do today, like because like small towns, you can't really like, if you wanted to go like pursue some, it's hard to, because you're like you can't really like, if you let's say, where we live, we have like a big city by us, so we could just like go there. Like, let's say if I was doing acting, we could get an acting job there. But if you wanted to do something like that, it'd be hard to, because y'all didn't really have like a big, besides Chicago. But
I would say there are so many benefits to growing up in a small town, and that is that you cannot get away with anything. And so growing up, everybody were your parents. Like, it takes a village to raise a child, and that's the beautiful thing about growing up in small town. And I guess one of the reasons too we pour so much into this next generation, being that you're in that age group, is that I feel like social media has tainted a lot of childhood. It is affected them very differently. Growing up, we were outside until the street lights came on because we didn't have to worry about knowing everything in the world and responding to people and having instant gratification. Those types of things, like growing up, weren't like a part of our childhood. And growing up in a small town, you do know a lot of people, but you are right when it comes to having big opportunities to do extraordinary, special things. You either had to have like a connection, or you had to drive all the way to Chicago, which was like 2 hours from where we're at, and that wasn't possible for our families. And I don't think we even realized that we didn't have that much because we just were always happy hanging out with family and friends. So there is such a beautiful thing about growing up in the small town. But I'm telling you, because I already knew being younger, like some of the things I would want to do, that I would have probably be doing a lot of the things that you're doing right now, which is really cool because I'm not telling you to do it. You're just naturally, organically like gravitating to that. And it's cool that we have so many similarities.
Yeah. Like, if you would tell me what she liked as a kid and stuff, I'd be like, that sounds oddly familiar to me. Like, twin, where have you?
I remember there was a time I wanted to do acting. I remember there was a time, I find out like I don't have a great singing voice, but I thought maybe I could be on Star Search. That's what it was called back in the day. I was like, I want to do something. I want to do something to like make people smile, to inspire people, to make a big difference, change the world. Like, I knew I wanted to do, but I didn't know what it would look like. And God just slowly showed me, and that's why I went to school for broadcast journalism in Spanish and had a little stint in
y'all, she was like
entertainment
a news reporter for a while.
Yeah.
She was on the news, and she would have like that microphone, and they'd be like, "Hi guys, welcome back to the news channel. Today we will be reporting what is going on in today's world. Here you go." Like, I'm passing the mic to reporter, blah blah blah.
I'm definitely in my genius zone.
I was telling my mom, I was like, all the news reporters have like, they talk the same. They're like a very like, it's like a news reporter accent. They're like,
it's a lot of enunciation.
Welcome to today's news channel.
Yes.
Today we will be doing this and that. I'm like, why do y'all talk like that? They're like,
it's just part of
it. She's very expressive when she talks. Like, if she's telling a story that she like is very into, she's like, and then this happened, and then like it will be with like family and friends, and then she'll be like, y'all, she's like, you'll never guess what happened.
No,
I ran into this person today, and then they were like, I know you. And I was like, why are you telling it like something crazy just happened? And our friends would be like, they'd be like, okay, we love the energy whenever she...
There is so much power in storytelling. And ever since the beginning of times, even with the days of Jesus, the way he was able to impact lives and make a difference was by telling stories. And so, in the Bible, when it talks about life or death is in the power of the tongue, it's true. It really is. I hated that saying growing up, like, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Words hurt. And how you use your words and what you do with them is important. And that's why we want to create this platform for youth to be able to come on and realize that their words are powerful. We're living in an age, in a generation of trying to be silenced, as well as just when we try to speak out about the things that we believe in, like it's really hard. And I want youth to know they have a safe place to be able to do that. And I want them to know that they matter, they're heard, they're loved, they're seen, and Jesus loves them. And so it, to me, I mean, the power of words, I mean, since I was little, that came all from Hoopeston, Illinois. The days I used to go under the kitchen table with, back then it was called a boombox, connected to a microphone. And I would just be like hosting my own shows and singing all day long.
She would literally come home from school, watch talk shows.
Yeah. Most kids would watch after school specials. I'd want to know about people's lives. I'd want to know. And back then, you know, Oprah hadn't evolved the way she has now. She was just very down to earth, like interviewing these people and their stories. And they were so intriguing to me. And I felt like I always learned something. I was like, oh, the world is your classroom when you're on TV. And I wanted to be able to do that too. I wanted to help people. I wanted to be able to share their stories. And we're going to get to do that right here.
Yes.
So we're going to put a call out there for youth, next gen. If you are a person that is an entrepreneur, if you are a person that is a musician, an artist, an actor, or if you are an adult, if you're a parent that invests into the next generation and what you do is giving back to them, contact us.
DM us.
So you can be on the Hope and Ev show.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
We'll have amazing talk with you.
Yeah, we will.
We'll like pick your brain about everything. So
yeah, for real. Then also I want to give a huge shout out because our production and everyone around our team is youth. And so the person running the camera and all of these lights and making us look make us look decent on camera is Nehemiah Pillar. And thank you to Pillar Productions for being here with us today. I don't know, Nehemiah, if you want to pop in or not, but he's like, I'm good behind the camera. Okay. We just appreciate you so much in helping use your God-given talents to work with us.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Do we have another question? How are we doing on time, Nehemiah? Okay. So we got three minutes left, I think.
Do you have like
we have a couple questions and then we do a wrap up and thank Howard Payne University again.
Yes. Do you have any questions for me?
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes. I do have lots of questions. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you believe it's important for youth to have a voice, Hope?
Because first of all, we're the next generation, and if we don't speak up about like what we believe in, if we don't speak up about what we think is like wrong and what's going on in today's world, then we're not preparing ourselves for the future, like what we're gonna, because we're like the future of this like world. So we need to like be. I think it's so important for us to have like voices, and so important for us to go out and just speak about what we believe in, because it like people may not like what we do, like what we talk about, and people may not like what we go on and say, but to be honest, we need to make sure our words glorify God too. And I think it's important for us to have a voice because we're just the next generation, and we need to know what we're saying. If we're gonna speak on something, we need to have research on it. We need to that's a really bad answer, but I just think
you're good.
I'm really sorry.
I think we're going to end with this one question and then give shout outs to everybody for helping make this episode happen. So this is episode 1 with the Hope and Ev show. The last question I think that we should leave with is that I had it in my mind here. I was like, so what do you think, Hope, from a youth perspective, that parents really need to know to be able to help your generation? That's deep, right? Whoa.
What do parents
what do you think we need to do or know?
I think that a lot of, like, I don't want any parents to come after me for saying this.
No.
But I think that instead of, like, the first thing they do, like, being, like, if we're trying to tell them about something we're struggling with, I don't want, like, shutting us down is, like, the worst thing you can do. Because we're trying to express our feelings and we're trying to be open to you, and then you're like, no, you're fine. You're literally, like validating our emotions, like, and then also I'd probably say, too, that, just, I don't know, it's really hard. But just, validating our emotions, like, taking time to listen to our perspective and it's fine if you don't agree with it, like, in the moment. You may be, like, the kids may be angry, but just, like, taking time to hear from our perspective and taking time to just listen. And instead of, like, if we're trying to talk to you, instead of, like, being on, like, let's say I'm trying to talk to my mom. This doesn't happen, like, never, but if I'm trying to talk to her and she's, like, not making time, like, make time to talk with your children too, because that's the only way you're going to get to know them, like, by making time to talk to them. If you're too invested in, like, social media, like, if you're too, like, on the phone 24/7, if you're too, like, busy, like, and you don't ever have time for them, they're just gonna think you're not, like, because you're trying to tell them about stuff that's going on in your day. If they're stuck on the phone, like, not listening to you or not paying you any attention, you're just gonna be like, oh, okay. And they're gonna end up saying their feelings to their friends who are probably not gonna, like, I don't get me wrong, I love my friends, but I feel like parents will give the best advice, and just not having that. And because I know a lot of your friends will try to, like, validate your, they'll always, like, go on your side, and that may not be what's best for you. So I would go and say, like, just be open to your kids and make time for them. And
I remember reading a study quite a time ago, and I believe it's still true, about that students or youth or your own kids could care less about more money, like you making more money. What they care about is the quality of time that they get, that one-on-one attention and time. Even as teenagers, as much as you guys want to push us away and be in your room, just stay with it, stay the course. We here at the Hope and Ev Show really want to see families united. We want to see families come back together, and faith to grow stronger than ever in this process.
And I have a little bit more to, like, but I'd say also, like, whenever the parents are just, like, if they, like, are like, oh my gosh, you're so lazy, you can't get up out of bed, I would say, like, also letting, like, being open again to what your kid, like, if they're talking, they may be going through something. So instead of being, like, the first ones to blame them and be like, oh my gosh, you're so lazy, oh my gosh, you can't do anything, oh my gosh, because that, like, hurts a lot whenever because you don't, like, know what they're going through. So I'd say, like, every once in a while, like, check on your kids and how they're doing, like, mental health wise too, because that's really important, especially in today's generation. I believe I've seen things saying that the mental health rate, like, for what kids deal with in, like, now, like, today's society, like, the mental health, like, has gone up, like, a lot. So I would say just, like, check on your kids, like,
check in, make sure the mental health is good.
Because there are some signs that would show that, oh, maybe they're not doing. Just don't, like, blame them for everything that you do. Too.
So, like Hope said, it's really important to sometimes just listen and not always just be quick to give advice or to shut down. So thank you for sharing for that, because we're going to be wrapping up this first episode. And again, I just want to thank our today's sponsor, which is Payne University. It is a Christ-centered worldview college, and they want you to come pursue or finish your degree here. You can advance your career, you can get college credit, or you can get dual credit in high school.
They're really sweet here too. So.
So make sure you follow Howard Payne University and come speak to them. All right, y'all. God bless.
Thank
Take care.
You. Bye.